and I've just tried to do that whole early rising, going to bed early, and I'm just absolutely loving that routine. It's nice to be up and have such a positive start to the day. Be a little bit quiet because my housemate's still asleep. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to a little morning in the life. It's very early and I probably won't do much talking until I've had a coffee, because as we know, I don't function without coffee in the morning. But we're gonna head down to Noosa main beach to go for a little dip and go for a little walk and grab a coffee. Yeah, this is what I tend to wear, just some shorts, a little t-shirt and a bit of jumper because it's still a bit nippy at this time of year in Queensland. So let's get walking. So whilst I try and be off my phone in the morning, the one thing I do when I come down for my morning walk is FaceTime my mum. We always have a little catch up just to see how each other's days are gone or what my plans for today are. So I'm going to do that now whilst I'm walking down to the beach, and I'll catch you when I'm down there. Also, this is so raw and real because you can tell I have zero makeup on right now. So very realistic. Normally I would never get on camera without it, but here we are. So we're down at Noosa main beach, just getting ready to go for a little swim and a dip in, and I cannot wait to reward myself with that coffee because it'll be so nice. But what I try and do is go for a little walk around the split where I filmed my last video because it's so beautiful around there, and do a little bit of extra walking as well, because to be honest, I'm not properly swimming when I say I'm going for a swim. It's more of a dip. But that will be super nice. Very chilly at this time in the morning. However, you know, when the weather increases, when we get more into summer in Queensland, it's going to be so much nicer, a lot hotter in the morning. It means I probably won't be having to layer up as much. You know, at some point I said to myself, if I ever have this channel to a place where it ever gets monetized, or I could ever work with some really lovely companies to promote some good products for people that help them, I really want to use that money to buy some more equipment. I would really love to get a GoPro so I can start taking people into the water and recording all that, because I'm going to get a snorkeling set as well and hopefully learn to surf soon. It'll be super fun to do all of that. So yeah, I really want to hopefully get to a place where I can invest more into some more gear. I really want a wireless microphone too, so I can just hold it up and film it wherever without having to be super close to the camera. That would be really sweet. I guess we'll see what happens with this space, and if it ever gets that direction, hopefully I can film some more interesting stuff from different perspectives for you guys. But for now, you'll have to cope with just having my usual camera filming from the distance. So yeah, let's go in for a little dip. That was bloody wonderful. In hindsight, I'm thinking maybe I should have been filming from the part of the beach that's actually sunny. Wait, let me show you around. But to be honest, I love doing the walk along the boardwalk here in the morning. So starting from the centre of the beach is quite nice, but maybe the next time I actually record something that's like a day in the life or something like that, I'll actually go in a sunnier spot for better video content, because otherwise it's quite dark in the videos and yeah, it doesn't look as pretty, but hopefully it was still nice to witness, I guess, seeing the sunrise on the beach. And yeah, this is the part of the day where I just walk all the way to the split. I'm trying to do the Aussie thing of walking barefoot everywhere at the moment, and that's still taking a while. Going back to talking about how friendly people are, even then I just had two men stop me because I said hello to their dog and we were chatting for 5 minutes. Obviously that guy came and chatted to me about why I had my camera out when I was in the shower, and we got chatting as well. Just everybody here is so friendly, so approachable, and just such gorgeous people in such a lovely community, always asking for names and just getting to know people. And now I'm starting to see familiar faces each morning as well and saying hello to the same people. Let's carry on having a little walk and then we can reward ourselves with a coffee. Also, my parcel from the UK finally arrived, so I now have my Aura ring back on charge, which is great because I can now finally accurately track how many steps I've been doing a day, because I don't believe the ones on the iPhone really count. Doesn't count all the time you're walking around without your phone either, so I'll be intrigued to see what my average step count is. And you know what? I'll look at my one from the end of day to day, even though you're not going to see end of day, and I'll pop it here to give you guys an idea of how much I've been walking. But back home, when I was in my office job, maybe I'd be doing 4,000 to 10,000 a day, and 10,000 when I would take Milton on this longer walks when the weather was nice. But see, look how gorgeous this is. If you were here for the last video, you'll definitely recognise this background. If I flip it around. This is my favourite spot in Noosa. I just love calm bodies of water as much as I love the sea. Just across here is so beautiful, and you get to watch all the boats. There's people paddle boarding over there. Just so peaceful. Obviously Doggy Beach is just down here. All the dogs that I was watching the last time I recorded that video. Let's carry on walking the rest of this little loop, and then it's going to be coffee time. My favourite starts in the morning. Secretly, it's not the swimming, it's not the walking, it's the coffee. I think maybe I'll go and try and find somewhere that overlooks the sea today and try one of like the little restaurants instead. I've done loads of the independent coffee houses. Definitely want to go try something new, so maybe we can go try and find a spot along Hastings Street where they can do some decent coffee. I'm absolutely starving as well, so I'm really looking forward to going home. I'm either gonna have some yog or I might have some avocado toast if that avocado is ripe enough, so I guess that'll be a surprise when we get back. Oh, coffee time, coffee time. Favourite yogurts since getting here, mango and passion fruit one, so good. And then I also have raspberries from the farmer's market and 1 kg of strawberries, so we're gonna put on a lot of fruit today and put some granola, maybe some honey on as well, but it's gonna be quite sweet already, so maybe not some honey. But I want to buy some local honey from the farmer's market so I can, well, I suffer from hay fever, not that it's too bad here at the moment, but it would be nice to make sure I'm having some local pollen and stuff to build up my tolerance. Yeah, let's make that bowl. So I always eat my breakfast out here and do my journaling in the morning on the balcony. That's something I'm very grateful to have in this place and may not have in the next place I live. Don't mind the sound of construction, by the way, they're doing construction work. It's funny, I was actually meant to record this and publicise it, the equivalent of this morning. And I was meant to record this like morning routine yesterday. However, you know when you go out, basically I went to Generation SBF, their sunrise swim, and that was so nice, and I met some lovely people. And you know when the time just gets away from you and you don't want to record in front of new people and stuff, I decided I'm gonna post it a day later and record it today. And yeah, but I thought I might include some of the footage from yesterday anyways, because it was so lovely. I met a girl that I met who's also doing kind of like content creation stuff. Met a few other really friendly faces at that group too. And then I also got to go meet my landlady very kindly, set up a coffee date with some of her friends. So I got to go meet some of them, and it was such a peaceful morning. I got to have an acai bowl on the beach, and I just thought if I recorded this day, it's not as talkative and representative of an average day routine. But you know, some days I do have a coffee and go get breakfast. I feel like breakfast culture is very big here in Australia, and I'm actually really keen for it. And way more affordable than the UK, depending on where you go. I definitely want to insert some of that footage to give you guys an idea of like what some of my other mornings look like, but this has definitely been my routine since I've landed here, and I've just tried to do that whole early rising, going to bed early, and I'm just absolutely loving that routine. It's nice to be up and have such a positive start to the day and getting loads of exercise in, starting the day off on the right foot before having to crack on with work and bits. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this yogurt now because I'm starving.
morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I work for you.
Good. What time did you get back last night? Oh, I was buzzing yesterday. Yesterday they had the mango pudding boba out and the mango mochi. They're like two of my favourite things. And the passion fruit curd. I like had all of that, and then the coconut flakes and everything was so nice.
Oh.
Right. I was just going through my to-do list, and you know, you're not going to see this, but I thought I'd run through my day. So I need to edit my day in the life video to post, as I'm obviously behind schedule a little bit. And I've also got some paid for work video editing for another person too. So I'm going to be doing a rough cut of that video today. I'm going to go drop in some more CVs on the junction, and that will be really nice to go do. And I need to go get some nail varnish remover because that's the one thing I don't have, and I'm going to paint my nails today because they desperately need doing since I haven't had them cut or done anything to them since Brisbane. That's like 2 weeks ago. So, and then I've also got a little postcard for Erin, and I've got the stamp and everything, so I want to write that and drop it off at the junction when I go down later. But I thought I'd show it to you guys. So Erin, when you see this, you're seeing it when it's been done. So pretty, isn't it? So I'm going to write that and get that posted to her today. A few other little random bits and bobs, but I'm going to try and catch a sunset too. I'm going to hop in the shower and start with work now. So thank you so much for joining. Hopefully this was interesting to have a little watch of and seeing what my new little routine's like. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.